Hi UCI. Today I want to talk about silica. What exactly is silica? In our industry and the work that we perform, silica mainly comes from concrete dust due to cutting, grinding, drilling activities, very small particles that can get caught in your lungs, and at that point you're unable to get them out of your lungs. You can actually come down with silicosis or lung cancer over a long period of time, and it's something that we have to, per OSHA and per UCI policies, we have to combat those. We have to put controls in place to make sure to keep you guys safe while you're performing your tasks out in the field. A couple ways that we can do that is UCI has HEPA vacs. They have special attachments with special filters in them to where when you actually vacuum that dust up, it doesn't come, none of the particles are let back up out into the atmosphere. With those vacuums come special attachments for our grinders, for our drills. Those are really good ways to be able to combat or put controls in place to keep us safe when we're dealing with silica dust. Wet method is another way. Time we're grinding or chipping or drilling concrete, we can put water to it. Or if we're cutting concrete, if we're using a quick cut saw, our quick cut saws actually have the ability to put a hose onto those quick cut saws and apply water while we're actually cutting, to where it's actually making it to where that dust doesn't go up into the atmosphere. Our last line of defense against silica dust is always going to be respirators or PPE. As with any other controls that we put in place, we always want to try to put engineering controls or administrative controls in place first before we put PPE in place. So that's just a few things that we need to think about. You know, OSHA's final rule that came out, their control action is 25 micrograms per cubic meter of air. So we've done testing out in the field, we've done it here in the yard, so we know what tasks that we perform when we hit that action level. The permissible exposure limit, anything above 50 micrograms per cubic meter of air, we have to put controls in place. So anytime we're above that level, doing those certain types of tasks such as cutting, grinding, drilling, we have to put those controls in place to make sure to keep you guys safe while you're performing your work. So if anybody has any questions about silica dust, control methods that we need to put in place for the tasks that we're performing, if you have any questions, reach out to the safety department. We'd be happy to help you out. Thanks, guys.